Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at calculating area of the circle. Remember, area of a circle looks at the inside space inside of a circle, how much space you could fill a circle with. And last week we discovered what the formula for area of a circle is area is equal to pi times r times r, right? And you discovered that through some steps, but this is what you needed to know by end of last week. So we all could determine the area of the circle, the space inside this circle, by using this formula, remembering that radius is equal to 14.8 meters. So pi, we all know what pi is, right? Yeah, that's right, 3.14 times radius, which is 14.8, times radius again, 14.8. Now notice how I times radius twice instead of timesing it by 2. If I were to just times it by 2, I would get a very different answer. So make sure you're multiplying the same radius 2 times. Then you could take out your calculator and calculate this. 3.14 times 14.8 times 14.8 is equal to 687.785, and so on and so forth. Let's round our answer to the nearest 10th place. So if we're rounding, we need to look at the next place value. It's an 8. So if it's an 8, do we round up or keep it the same? Yeah, you're right. We round up. 687.8, and we want to include our units here. Meters squared. Remembering that area is in square units. Okay, so that's if I give you the radius. If I give you the diameter, then it's a little different because our formula, area equals pi times radius, doesn't have diameter in it. So let's find out what our radius is. If the diameter is 6.8, what would the radius be? It is half of the diameter. So 6.8 divided by 2 is equal to 3.4 meters. Now that we have our radius, we could calculate area by just substituting into the formula again. You could pause the video and try to do that yourself, or you could just follow along where we have 3.14 times 3.4 times 3.4, which is equal to, and of course you could use a calculator for this. I don't want you to spend hours just calculating these things. So we got 36.29, right? And let's round to the nearest tenth again by looking at the place value in the 100th place value. And do we round up or keep the same? Round up. 36.3 meters squared. So that's our basic examples of calculating area of a circle giving a radius or a diameter. Let's look at two more complicated examples. This one, I don't give you the picture. I just say a circular fish pond has a radius of 2.5 meters. Calculate the area of the fish pond. Include units in the answer. So the first thing I like to do is draw my fish pond. So I'm going to draw a circle and radius. Let's think back of what radius means. Is that the line that goes across or just half the circle? Yeah, it's the line that goes from the center to the outside of the circle. And that's our R, radius. And we know that's equal to 2.5. Now that we have radius, we could just write our formula. Area equals pi times R times R. Notice how I write out the formula every single time. That's helping me remember what this formula is so that I will remember it for future assignments or future questions. So pi is 3.14 times our radius, 2.5, times our radius, 2.5. So we have 3.14 times 2.5 times 2.5 is equal to 19.625. It doesn't tell us what to round to, so let's round to the nearest tenth again, which is 19.6. We keep it the same because the neighboring number is just a 2. Now looking at this, it says include units. Our units are in meters, so let's go meters squared. And that would be our answer. Okay, one last example, and this one's a tough one. So I want you to pause the video and try to solve this question on your own before listening to how I solve it. Okay, well, you're back, and to solve this question, it says, show below in the circular photo surrounded by a frame. So the frame is the pink and the photo is the white inside. The photo has a radius of 12 centimeters and the frame a width of 4 centimeters. Work out area of the frame. This area is shaded in the diagram. So if we want to just find out this area on the outside, this is a two-step question. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of this entire circle. We want to find out this entire circle. Let's just erase that. First, so what we're going to do is write our formula out. That's our first step. Area equals pi times r times r. And we want to then decide, well, what's our radius of the entire circle? We know the inside is 12 centimeters, and the width here, how long is that? 4 centimeters. So what would the radius of the entire circle be? 16 centimeters. So radius of entire is equal to 16 centimeters. Once I get the entire circle, I'm going to carve a hole in the inside by taking away my inside circle, my 12 centimeter or my photo inside. So first we're going to find this area using 16 centimeters, which is pi times 16 times 16, which equals 3.14 times 16 times 16. So notice how I didn't write 3.14 out that time. We just used the pi symbol as a kind of a substitute because it is well known that pi equals 3.14. And our answer should be centimeters, 803.84 centimeters squared. And that's the area of the entire thing. So now let's find the area of just this inner circle here, this inside place with a radius of, yeah, you said it. So radius of inside is 12 centimeters. So let's find, so this is the entire circle. So area of inside circle is equal to pi times radius equals 3.14 times our radius of inside, which is 12 times 12. And we get 3.14 times 12 times 12 equals 452.16 centimeters squared. Now we're not quite done because we have the entire circle up here and the inside circle down here. So how do we get just this outside rim? And the way we do that is we take the entire circle and we cut a hole in it or subtract this inside circle. So area of the entire circle minus area of inside circle is going to get us 803.84 centimeters squared minus 452.16 centimeters squared is going to equal 351.68 centimeters squared. And that's going to be the answer for just our picture frame. Hopefully this has helped and you could work on the next coming assignments using this video. Have a great day.